Welcome, everybody, to our Mindfulness Meditation series today. Today we're talking about one of the fundamental attitudes that we bring to the practice of mindful meditation, which was established and developed by Jon Kabat-Zinn at the University of Massachusetts Medical Center. So on the board we have kind of the nutshell definition of mindfulness meditation as he has set it forward. And the fundamental attitude that we're going to talk about today is called beginner's mind. Beginner's mind. So that means kind of coming with an attitude or a willingness to see things as if for the first time. And mainly the things that we're going to be paying attention to and looking at are our own thought patterns, the habits of our own minds, if you will. And another way of thinking about that is the stories that we are constantly telling ourselves. So if you think about it, we're all kind of storytelling machines, human beings are. We love to make up stories and tell ourselves stories. And in lots of ways, that's a useful thing. The stories that we create for ourselves kind of help us create our own sense of identity about who we are and what our purpose in the world is, etc. They may help us construct meaning out of our life experiences or make sense out of our life experiences. So they're all often helpful, but sometimes the stories that we tell ourselves are not so helpful and can even be kind of destructive. And sometimes we get stuck or sort of trapped in those stories where we believe that they are inalterable and true and kind of unchangeable. And it is, I think, the case that often the stories that we tell ourselves have at least elements of our actual life experience, things that have happened to us around which we make a story. But we have to also kind of be aware of the fact that often into those stories we incorporate assumptions that we make, or maybe sometimes misinformation, or our own unique perspective on an event when maybe we didn't actually see the whole picture. Sometimes we incorporate into our stories things that other people have told us, and we believe them to be true, whether they actually were or not. And so one of the things about meditation is that we kind of have a heightened awareness of the things that we're telling ourselves, our thoughts and our stories. It becomes kind of clear to us, especially when we come with this beginner's mind, like paying attention to this as if I've never noticed it before and kind of being curious about it. And sometimes then we can have a heightened awareness about maybe we're prisoners of stories in ways that we don't actually have to be. And that might be prisoners of stories about our life circumstances, our history, our future, our obligations, our thoughts, our feelings, and also about our bodies and maybe our, physical illness and circumstances like that. We tell stories about what that means and what that implies about our future and our attractiveness and all kinds of things like that. So in the practice of meditation, particularly if we bring this kind of beginner's mind that I'm talking about, we become more aware of those thoughts and those stories. And we become aware that there's kind of a deeper part of ourselves that can observe ourselves doing that. We can actually observe ourselves telling ourselves a story. And then we can step back from that and begin to question it. And maybe even to think about rewriting some of those stories, recreating some of those stories in more constructive and helpful ways. So sometimes we call that the silent observer. It's that deeper self that is observing what's going on in our own minds. and is also more aware of what's going on in our own bodies as well and how we react to or think about our bodies. So I'm going to invite you to kind of see if you can wrap your mind around that attitude of beginner's mind. Paying attention to the contents of your own mind as if you've really never noticed those before, and being kind of curious about it as it sort of unfolds moment by moment. What I have brought to do for our actual meditation practice today is one that several of you have done before. It's called the body scan, and it is one that Jon Kabat-Zinn used routinely at University of Massachusetts Medical Center. It was his kind of core practice in his stress reduction clinic. So it will be a guided meditation today using the body scan, and so I'll be talking you through it. And so as you just go with this exercise, be aware of the kind of thoughts that cross your mind as we go through this. Maybe stories that you begin to tell yourself. Maybe some stories or thoughts about your body. And what's, things you're aware of that maybe you're not usually aware of, or aware of things in new ways. For example, for me personally, one of the things in meditation, I've become much more aware over time of my own posture and how my posture makes a huge difference in whether my back hurts or it doesn't, et cetera, et cetera. So you may have some increased awareness about those kinds of things as well. So to begin the exercise, we're going to first assume our meditation posture. So that means sitting with both feet flat on the floor. Your spine is erect, not tense, but erect, with face pointing forward. Your hands are generally in your lap. If you're comfortable with palms facing up, either resting on your thighs or cupped in front of you, if that's not comfortable, to find another position that is. This is the kind of thing, if you do at home, you might choose to do lying down on a mat on the floor, on your bed, whatever works for you. I'm going to assume a different posture, but the body scan works well in a lying position if you want to do this at home. For our purposes here, we're sitting. And when you're comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. If you prefer not to close your eyes and just find a boring spot on the floor or the wall that won't be distracting for you. And begin the exercise by just drawing your attention to your breath and the movements through your body as you breathe. Follow the breath as you inhale all the way into your abdomen, and then follow your breath as you exhale as well. Just breathe in a normal, comfortable fashion. You're not trying to change anything. You're not trying to make anything happen. Just paying attention. For a moment, broaden your awareness to your body as a whole. Just be aware of your body as it makes contact with the surface on which you're sitting or lying. Allow your mind's eye to just kind of move through your body. And just be interested and curious at what you might notice. Now specifically draw your attention to your feet. And imagine that you are breathing all the way down into your feet. Take the breath into your feet, all the way into your toes. And then imagine that you are exhaling from your feet as well. So follow the breath. way down into the feet, and then exhale once again. The toes, the heels, the soles, the tops of the feet. See if you notice anything particular there. You might or might not. Now move your attention into your ankles and lower legs. So bring your mind's eye to your ankles and lower legs. And then imagine that you are breathing into them. Follow the breath all the way into your ankles and lower legs. And then exhale from there as well. See if there's anything particular to notice. Then with the next breath, move your attention to your thighs. Breathe into your thighs and exhale from there. Notice if there are any particular sensations. And now let your attention encompass your legs and feet as a whole. So follow your breath all the way down through your legs to the ends of your toes, and then back out again, all the way up your legs and thighs. And just see if there's anything you notice there. And then with the next breath, draw your attention up into your hips. Breathe into and out from your hips. See what you notice there. And with the next breath, gently move your attention up into your lower back. Draw your attention to your lower back and see if you can direct your breath into and out from your lower back. See what you notice there. Then move your attention around to your abdomen. So focus on your abdomen with your mind's eye. Breathe all the way into and out from your abdomen. Be curious of anything you notice there. Then gently move your attention up into your chest. Be aware of the movements in your chest with each inhale and exhale. Expand your attention to be aware of your torso, the entire torso in front of your body. Then gently shift your attention around to your back, and particularly your upper back. See if you can guide your breath into and out from your upper back. See what, if anything, you notice there. Once again, expand your focus so that you are aware of your entire torso or the trunk of your body. Next, gently draw your attention up into your neck and shoulders. Neck and shoulders. Imagine that you are breathing into and then exhale from your neck and shoulders. Pay attention and see what you notice there. Now move your attention down your arms and all the way down into your hands. Breathe, follow the breath all the way down to your fingertips, and then exhale from there as well. Notice any sensations you feel in your hands. then expand that awareness up into your arms. First, your lower arms. And then to your upper arms. See if you can expand your awareness all the way through your arms and hands to your fingertips. Breathe all the way down. And then exhale from your fingertips all the way back up your arms again. Be aware of that juncture where your upper arms meet your shoulders. And then once again, draw your attention back up through your shoulders and neck. Of the entirety of your upper body. And then draw your attention up into your head. First, being aware of your scalp. At the back of your head, over the top of your head, the sides, and even your forehead. See if you can be aware of your entire scalp as it encompasses your head. And then draw your attention around to your face. Particularly notice the sensations around your eyes. Be aware of your nose and the gentle feeling of the breath as it moves in and out of your nostrils. And bring your attention to your mouth. To the way your tongue rests inside your mouth, your jaw. See what you notice there. And once again, broaden your awareness to encompass your face as a whole. Your head as a whole. Then with the next breath, broaden your attention again to your body as a whole. Be aware of your breath and how it moves throughout your entire body. On the inhale, And then observe again how your body responds as you exhale. We'll take just another minute or two of silence to continue to just observe the breath as it moves throughout your body as a whole. Aware of your entire body. Then with the ringing of the bell, it will be time to return your attention to this room. Open your eyes and alert yourself again. Perhaps you'll want to wiggle your fingers and toes and kind of blink your eyes a few times. Okay, is everybody awake? I think so. All right. So we have a couple of minutes to kind of debrief this exercise if you like. Please feel free to share any questions or observations that you might have. Other people usually benefit from anything you share, so. Anything anybody would like to raise about this particular exercise? Yes? Okay. Okay, so is it normal to feel kind of lightheaded or feel kind of light? And that's a great question because, yes, that is a fairly common experience. What that probably means is that you are relaxing pretty quickly and your body is kind of assuming a kind of a new homeostasis. It's changing rather quickly, and so you get that kind of lightheaded feeling, which might mean you're just doing it too well, too fast. But usually that will even back out. If you need to kind of alert yourself a little bit, you know, if it feels uncomfortable to you, it's not anything that's dangerous, but it might feel a little weird for a minute. Anything else? Yes. Next Wednesday is the day before Thanksgiving, and I am planning to be here. So anybody who wants to come, yes, should be fine. Anything else? Yes.